it's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. It is so good to see you guys today. Today's video is a Valentine's Day tutorial and it is this pink glitter cut crease as you can see. And please remember to subscribe to my channel just in case you haven't already, and you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. I have all of that listed down below, so that would be awesome if you could follow me because I post a lot on all of those. And if you are interested in seeing how I achieve this look, please keep on watching. Bye guys! Hey, so I'm going right into my Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette and I'm going into this shade right here. It is a beautiful watermelon shade. I'm taking that on a big fluffy brush and I'm tapping off the excess before I put this into my crease for a transition color. I'm slowly building this shade up and I'm keeping it relatively high up in my crease, and this will ensure that the other colors that I place there will look nice and blended and everything will just come together. And as you can see, I'm kind of already defining where my cut crease is going to go by kind of winging it out on the outer half of my eye towards the tail end of my brow. Now I'm going into this beautiful cranberry shade on a smaller brush, and now I'm really defining that crease. Again, I'm slowly building up this color because it's easier to do that than to put a whole bunch of eyeshadow on your eye and then try to blend it out afterwards. So I'm really shaping out that cut crease and winging it out at the end, and I'm keeping this lower than the watermelon shade. Now the tough part is making sure that the two eyes are even, so just take your time and build up the color and keep looking at yourself in the mirror straight on from far away and close up to make sure that your cut creases look the same. Now I'm going back into that watermelon shade to blend out that color and make it nice and seamless. Now I'm dipping into this burgundy shade on the same brush and I'm further defining that crease. I'm deepening it up, which is going to create dimension. So I'm keeping that even lower, and I'm slowly building up the color again and again. And I guess this is a good time to tell you guys that I've already primed and set my lids. Did that off of camera because it saves time. So yeah. Now I'm going back into that watermelon shade and just blending out those colors to make it look nice and blended. Now for the fun part, cutting out your crease. I'm taking some concealer and putting it on my hand, and I'm going to pat my brush into it, and I really like to place the concealer lower on my lid and then go up once the product is already dispersed on my lid, because it's really difficult to go and cut your crease if you have too much concealer on your brush. So first I like to do this with a bigger brush, and then as you guys will see in a moment here, I go in with an even smaller itty bitty brush to cut out that crease. I'm really trying to make it sharp. It's called a cut crease for a reason, so just take your time with it. Go really slowly. I have barely any concealer on this brush too, and I'm just cutting out that crease, and I like to wing it out at the end because that is the type of cut crease I was going for. Doing it on the other side and making sure they're very even. Just go really slow, you can do this. Now I'm jumping into my Lorac Pro palette, and I'm going into this shade right here. It is a light pink matte shade. You can barely see it on camera, but I thought it added really nice touch to the look. Now I'm going back into that watermelon shade and I'm smoking that out underneath my lower lash line. And then I'm going into the cranberry and the burgundy shades on a flat definer brush, and I'm keeping this as close to the lower lashes as possible to really define them. And then I'm going to take that watermelon shade again and blend that all out together. Absolutely adore this palette. I think the colors are just stunning, especially that watermelon shade. I think it's my favorite out of the palette. Now for the tricky part. I'm going into my NYX Matte Liquid Liner, and I'm going to create a cat eye. And I spent like 20 minutes doing this. I cut a ton of it out. I honestly held my breath the whole time I did this. I don't know why. So just go really slow. I think it was because, one, I'm not used to a brush like this. I'm used to a pen, and this brush is a little flimsy, a little more difficult to work with, but I find that it gives the sharpest wing. And then I don't really do a wing as big as this, but I really wanted to have it meet up but not touch the cut crease. So yeah, it took a long time. I took my time with it, and now I'm just making my cat eye a little more defined. Oh yeah, I dropped it too. I think I was a little nervous. But sorry, so I was saying, as you can see, I have to do my other eye, and I'm just like preparing myself. But anyways, as I was saying, I was taking concealer and sharpening up that cat eye. I do it again on this eye as well, and I just find that it makes the cat eye look really sharp and clean. And I put the concealer down on a flat definer brush, and then I kind of blend the concealer out with my finger. And I don't know if I showed that, but that's what I do afterwards. Now they're all done. Took so long. Now I'm spritzing my brush with Cinema Secrets brush cleaner because I used it previously and I wanted to use it to do this part, which is the awesome fun part. It's the glitter part, and I'm putting glitter into that cut crease. And I love the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner because you can spray it, wipe your brush on a paper towel, and it's good to go. It is so simple. So, and actually, this technique that I did was a little bit difficult. I like the Urban Decay liners because they're thin. This was harder to work with because it put a lot of product down at once, and I really had to work it. But it worked out. I'm taking some Maybelline gel liner and I'm lining my waterline with it, and if you guys noticed, oh yeah, I dropped it again. I just was super nervous. I don't know why. But if you guys noticed, I didn't pull down on my lid, so that was good. On my waterline, not my lid. I'm taking some black pencil and I'm tightlining. My eyes get super sensitive when I do this. But it makes the lashes look seamless when you put them on, because I'm using false lashes today. But first I'm going to coat my lashes with a little bit of mascara so that the false lashes will adhere better to them and that they're all blended because they're all black. My headband was hurting me too. I was sitting here. It literally took me like 2 hours to film this. I cut a lot of this out. So now I'm putting some false lashes on. I absolutely love these false lashes. They're the Kiss lashes in Ritzy, and they just fit my eyes so perfectly and they look so beautiful. And can't forget to coat those bottom lashes with mascara. And then I'm also putting some more mascara on my top lashes, and yeah, I covered it completely. That was super smart of me. Just so my false lashes will adhere with my real ones. Now I'm just taking that white shade from the Lorac palette to kind of highlight my brow bone. And then I'm going into this highlighter here to highlight my inner corner, and I'll go into that later. But now I'm bronzing up my face, and I'm using the chocolate gold bronzer. I am obsessed with this bronzer. It looks super shimmery when you swatch it, but when it's on the face, it looks so stunning, and it smells like chocolate. It's just my favorite. Now I'm going into this baby pink blush, and I'm putting that on. It's a cool tone blush, and I thought it tied really nicely together with the look. For highlight, I'm taking my Wet n Wild highlighter. I love it so much, and it was so inexpensive, and I'm building that up, and I did it really quickly obviously because I cut it for some reason, and I'm just putting that all over. I love it because it has a nice pink sheen to it. Now I'm going into my Nudestix Creators box, and what shade is that? I think the shade is Go Girl. So this is the finished look for my Valentine's glitter cut crease type thing. I really hope you guys liked this video. Please remember to subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this, and I really hope to see you guys next time. Bye!